No, we do a little bit different. The training sessions. The training sessions a little bit shorter, but really intensive, like a good intensity in the sessions. We uh, we recover well. We don't have a lot of injuries. I think that's a compliment to everybody, to the medical staff and to the technical staff, and of course you need professionals in your players, but no, okay, but and keep the spirit and keep because of course I spoke about several things after the game. It was also about frustration, about being disappointed after the final result, but we signed players to play out of our philosophy, and we don't change a lot in that. Maybe sometimes to drop a little bit more back, because normally we are one of the few teams in the Premier League who try to press high, to do high pressing, and maybe sometimes it's good to stay a little bit more compact. But we have players to play out of this system, and and players make a system. A system don't make players, but maybe in a few detail you can change, but we keep our philosophy about playing football.
What are your plans for Christmas Day for yourself and for the team?
We know we play at 7:45, and we have this week we have day off tomorrow. We have Thursday morning session. We have Friday morning session. We play on Saturday. We have less than 48 hours to prepare the West Ham game, and we have session the 27th in the afternoon, and we travel to London to play West Ham on the 28th, and players need at least 48 hours to recover, and we don't have 48 hours, and that makes it difficult. And but first Arsenal. If we win Arsenal, then it makes it more easier to prepare the West Ham game.
One player for Arsenal this season who's played particularly well is Mesut Ozil. I think it was 15 assists this season against City. What do you make of his progress this season? He's someone who was quite criticised in the past, but seems to be coming good. And how do you kind of
But yeah, but okay, he was a good player, and he's still a very good player, because it's a player who is difficult to have defending, because sometimes he's playing out of a free role on the pitch, and he's playing between the lines, and he don't recover much balls, but when they get the ball, he's an important player for the offensive way, how they try to do the transition. It's a big, good player, and I like Özil to watch that player.
Are you doing anything particular to try and stop his threat?
No, it's difficult. I don't like to put one against him, because we like to play, and sometimes also you get space in several places on the pitch to play football, and to be dangerous, and to complain the opponent. But of course, if you play football, you need to be very good organized defensively against Arsenal, because what I mentioned before, the transition to attack and is fantastic, and with very good players.
You mentioned after the game, Ronald, about potentially trying to make the team a bit more physical, but do you really?
That's difficult.
Have you, I guess, have you got the squad? 'Cause you thought
No,
you
no,
were
I don't
a
have.
certain
I
way,
don't
so-
have. No, I can. No, no, I don't have really, because our philosophy of playing football is the players what we signed. But still, I think between the players in our squad, we can be more aggressive. We can be more ruthless defensively, because that's what happened in the first goal. It's impossible.
In terms of, you said about playing 48 hours apart, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. But is that just too much to ask of players, do you think?
Yes, it's too much. Yeah.
Because of a recovery point of view?
Yeah, and you have to travel. It's not the rest between the two, at least 48 hours. But in our case, it's not 48 hours because we play 7:45 and we play 5:30. We have 45 hours. No, a little bit less. But and we have to travel. Of course, London is close, but still we have to travel. Impossible. But okay, we accept it and we play.
Is it a risk of injury then, do you think, playing that?
Yes. You can't play with the same 11. It's impossible.
So are you already having, obviously Arsenal's number one priority, but are you already in the back of your mind having to think about changing the team?
Yeah. I was watching back to last year, and we did 4 changes between the Boxing Day Crystal Palace and the Chelsea game. And I remember some players, they were after 50, 60 minutes. And I will do more changes in the team than 4.
You talked about you've made your training sessions shorter and more intensive. Did you consult anyone before that? Or did you make that decision yourself?
No, I think it's always important to develop also as a manager and sometimes change exercises, try to get new focus, new concentration, and that's what we did in the last few weeks to change a little bit, because about new focus, new concentrations, new exercises, okay, and the people are happy about the session what we are doing.
Do you change your training regime often, or is it only when things are going?
No, we have a normal plan in our schedule in the week, and we have a normal way how we do sessions and tactical wise, with a lot of exercises out of ball positions in different organizations. But everything is a little bit more short because it's a difficult period. We play a lot. That makes it more difficult.
You mentioned after the match the other day you're not happy with something that's happening in training. Has that disappeared now, that problem?
No, but it's too short to have that really feeling, and I think it's a new situation for most of the players after last year, and the rest of the teams, don't stay. They improve as well, and we have to improve because it's more difficult at Premier League.
Ronald, you said that you win 2 games, you can be challenged for Europe. You lose 2 games, you can be 5 relegation. Do you feel kind of basically the games in the next 10 days and into the new year could be quite crucial to sort of which direction the season takes for you?
No, crucial, I don't know. I think it's still too early to have that conclusion in the next few weeks. But of course, if it's a long run without any win, then of course it's more difficult.